Yeah. Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to the Blue Stand. Tonight we're going to discuss all the transfers, ingoings, outgoings, all the Mason Mount talk, and everything else. I want to start with. Let's start with the players who we got right at the moment who just come in. Let me just bring it up here. 1 second, chaps. Where is it gone? We start with that. Yes. Let's start with Christopher Nkunku. Here he is. Yeah, Christopher Nkunku, 25 years old, from RB Leipzig, of course, and it cost us 52 million. I think it's well spent money. Yeah, so so great player, I hope. Let's see what happens next year. I have full faith in him. But we haven't seen him in the Premiership, of course, but he's at the right age, 25, very good age. Let's move on to Nicholas Jackson, a very young player from Villarreal. He's only, what is he? God, I forgot now. Yeah, he's young. I think he's about 20. I forgot. I didn't do my research too good there. Anyway, he's from Villarreal, cost us 31.8 million English pounds. I think that's a good signing as well. Let's move on to Nicholas Jackson. We move on to let's move on to Malo Gusto. We knew we had this player, but it's officially done now. He's our player. Where did we put him? Sorry. Oh, God. I lost it. Anyway, Malo Gusto, very young, 19, from Lyon. It cost us 35 million. A great prospect for the future. I know we're buying pretty young players, but not all of them. I mean, Nkunku's 25. He's at the right age. We only got 3 players this summer. Mind you, we did buy quite a few last summer. We have Mudryk, Fernandes, Medvecki, um, and Sterling, of course, he came before. We have a lot of new players, and we have so many who have gone. Let's start with Ruben Loftus-Cheek. What a servant he was, really. Here's Ruben. He's officially done AC Milan for 18.5 million. I wish him the best of luck. What a player. We thought he was going to be something special. He would have been. He came in, the first two who came in from our academy at that time was Ruben and Hassan Adoy, of course. And they showed so much promise. We thought Ruben was going to be, one of the best midfielders in the Prem. Which, when he started, he was really great. Got into the England setup as well. So did Hudson Odoi. But, both of them had very bad injuries. We stopped them progressing, their futures. Very bad for Ruben. That I'll never forget that pitch that they went, it was a bad pitch, and we went and played a friendly in America, and we had to go because it was all arranged for the Chelsea American fans to watch. And that's when he got that big injury. He was out for 1 year. He never really recovered from it. He came back, got into the first team. Every time he's called upon, he gave everything, the guy. I wish him the best. What a player for us. Really, really good player. Played in any position you put him on, never moaned. He was on the bench most of the time, never moaned or nothing. Just got on with his football, really. Yeah, so good luck to Ruben. Yeah. Then we move on to Kovacic, Mateo Kovacic. I like Kovacic, he done great for us. But, the last season, I think his mind was somewhere else. I think he did want to go, really. First he was saying, I want to stay. I love Chelsea, I want to stay. But here he is with the Man City shirt. It doesn't look too good to me. We're used to him in royal blue. But, Kova went for 25 million. It's not a bad deal, really, at his age. Yeah, so good luck to Kova. I would say the same. Good luck to him because he really gave us everything he had. Great player. Shame he couldn't score more goals. But when he did score, they were unbelievable, spectacular goals. That's what I will remember him from. I think most fans will remember Kova, a great battler in the middle, and a great scorer of unbelievable goals. Yeah. Good luck to you, Kova. Let's move on to. Let's go to Carl Havertz. Carl Havertz. I thought he would get another chance this year. I'm surprised. He wasn't in Pochettino's plans. Maybe he was, and he wanted to go. I think maybe he wanted to go. He just had enough of all these managers coming in, going out. He didn't, I don't blame him too much. But it's a shame with Havertz. Yeah, we bought him. We thought he was going to be one of the best. He started well for us. He had his ups and downs. Some games he was great, some terrible. But last season he was, he just couldn't score really easy chances. He couldn't finish. He did get a few goals, but not enough. All right, played in the false nine, out of position. But still, for a player of his standard, he should have done better. I like Havertz. I'm sad he's gone, really. But we have to move on. And, once they wear the Arsenal shirt or cover the City shirt, that's it. They're rivals, both. They become rivals to me. So I don't want to say good luck to Arsenal, Good luck to Havertz for his future, but as long as you go and meet Jorginho and have a plan to destroy Arsenal, that'd be great. That's what. Then I will make you legends, both of you. Yeah. Then we have to go to Mason Mount. What a story! Mason Mount is up. Big story. Here he is in the red of Man United. Uh, yeah, sorry, Carl Havertz. I didn't say. Yeah, we got a good price for Havertz. 65 million English pounds. We made a great, great money out of him. We should have. Let's see what he does. But yeah, great, 65 million. Mason Mount, different story. Is the Mason Mount saga is been going on and on all season. As he was playing for us, he would never stopped. Um, People on Twitter, Spaces shows, they was telling people if you're not for Mason Mount, you're not proper Chelsea. What a load of rubbish! They brought in this proper Chelsea rubbish. Johnny Mills, the architect of that, plus a few others of his Mason Mount lovers. They just supported one player. Disgusting. They never supported the club. Uh, I'm not. It's not just Johnny, Tubes, and so many. You couldn't say Mason Mount had a bad game. They were on your head. They would just go on and on. They didn't stop. When Mason Mount had a rubbish game, Johnny had him as a man of the match. That's how deluded Johnny was. Still is. I'm not afraid to talk here. I'll talk about anyone what I want. This is my channel. I will talk about the truth because we have too many Chelsea fans they're not fans of the club. They go on Twitter. They have their show on YouTube channels just to get followers and make money. I do it for fun. I don't have a lot of followers. I don't care if I don't have followers. You can see no one in the chat, in my chat right now. I don't care. I'm here to talk about the club I loved and I've been supporting all my life since 67. And I'm still going there. I'm a proper Chelsea fan. I don't support any one player. Mason Mount, he was great when he came through from Derby with Frank. He was unbelievable. I loved him. I sang his song as well. I never said I hated Mason Mount. Never. We just a lot of times we were saying he was out of form and should have been dropped on the bench and all that. And that's not you can say that with any player. But he was great. I thought that he was going to be really. I did think we were all saying he could be the next Frank Lampard, and we thought he would make it, but he showed in the end. At the end of Tuchel's reign, he showed he was off form. It wasn't just the last season. He started from 2 seasons ago. He was off form. Him, Havertz, and Mendy. I'll never forget all three of them. Every match, and Tuchel kept playing them. They were out of form. We were complaining on here on the show with my panelists why he doesn't drop these players. Anyway, in the end, Tuchel left. And Graham Potter came in, made things even worse. He tried Mason, but every time I nearly went to every single home game last year, and Mason Mount, his mind wasn't there. He simply wasn't there. He came on, he didn't look happy. Even when he came off from the bench, still the same. He couldn't make any difference to the team. I'm not blaming Mason for last season because every single player has to take the blame. And Graham Potter and Frank Lampard. We know I can't blame Frank Lampard too much because he can't manage. He's not a top level manager. Not yet. He might get there, but it's going to be hard for him. For me, Frank should stick to the Championship or even League One. Start from there. Don't go up. You start from the bottom. You work yourself up like you was as a player, Frank. That's what you should do. But he loved the club and he couldn't say no. I would have done the same. He will always remembered as our great, one of our greatest ever legends, Frank Lampard, of course. Alongside with Didier Drogba, John Terry, Essien, and Canty. I forgot to mention Canty. I'll come to him after. Anyway, yeah. So Mason Mount, he's gone now officially. He's a United player, one of our most, close rivals, one of our rivals for years and years. So he's a rival now. I can't say good luck to him because we don't want United to win anything at all. So let's hope when he comes to the bridge, we go and beat them and show what the Chelsea is about. And the fans, I'm sure they're going to be out for that game. Yeah, so, yeah, that's Mason Mount done. And I hope this saga on Twitter, the Mason Mount saga stops. It's not good for the player. And, this fan base has to stop. They have to get, be together. You're supposed to be supporting Chelsea FC. But every time I see spaces and shows, channels, everyone's divided. These are not real Chelsea fans on Twitter. They're all frauds, most of them. Only a few go to any games. They talk a lot of rubbish. But never mind. Yeah, let's speak about Angolo as well. Sorry, but Mason's gone. Yeah, Angolo County, another a pure legend, great legend. He went, of course, on a free to this Arab club called El Ittihad or whatever, El Ittihad. He's a legend. He became a legend. Great legend, great player, one of the best in the world for us at his time at Chelsea. Best midfielder in the world by far. Yeah. So I wish him the best, and only the best for County. And Mendy, no bad feelings. Mendy just couldn't make it. He started great. We thought we have a great goalkeeper. Then suddenly, after that, the African Nations Cup, he came back and he was a different player, different Mendy, dribbling in his own box. He thought he was Pele, thought he was George Best at times. And he cost us the Champions League when we lost to Real Madrid 3-1 at home. Never forget that game. He cost us that game. Really bad. Mendy had to go in the end. And he's gone to El Ahil. I can't pronounce his Arab teams, so difficult. For 16 million. That's better than nothing. Yeah. And again, Koulibaly, I was surprised really. Koulibaly, I thought would get another year to prove himself. He didn't get the time really. It's not easy to come in the Premiership at his age and prove, what a player you are. He had his moments for us. He scored some great goals actually. Yeah, he's another one. He went to El Hito for 17 million. A lot of players have gone. There's a lot of others. Ziyech, Pulisic. Who else? Oh God, so many have gone. And the transfer window hasn't finished. I think we still need that number 9, proper number 9. For me, Osimhen or Mitrovic or Ollie Watkins will do for right now. I know we have Nkuku and Jackson, but Jackson's young. He's not out in number 9. We haven't had a proper number 9 since Costa, since Kerry Dixon, since Peter Osgood. It used to be in our DNA to have a number 9. Now, I don't know what's going on. Let's hope Poch gets the number 9 he's trying to find. I think he's still, we could well get another striker at number 9, someone who holds the ball and make, let the wingers do the business. Yeah, so, yeah, no one's come on tonight. It's a funny show. I think because the season hasn't started, everyone knows all these stories. so I won't be long. It's gonna be a short show. Um, yeah. So for me, yeah, we do need another midfielder. Let's hope Casado is. We're still trying. We're in talks with Brighton. Let's hope we come to some arrangement. Casado, he done great for Brighton, but he's a great player. Uh, I know he hasn't. He's only had one great season for Brighton, but I still trust he will do well at Chelsea. Uh, and let's see what happens with that. But like I said, we have a long way for the transfer window to finish. There's going to be more players going in, going out. We have a lot of going out, like I said. I mentioned Ziyech. So we had Mount's gone, Ruben's gone, Cover's gone, Havertz is gone, Mendy's gone, Kante's gone, Koulibaly's gone, Ziyech is gone, Pulisic is on the way, I think, as well. Who else? God. There's a few others. I can't just think of everyone right now. But, I think, this is also sure someone was supposed to come on, but let me see the message. Let me just see if anyone's coming on. Otherwise, we have a early night. Yeah. Yeah, so till the season starts, when the season starts, we're gonna have more lively shows talking about the games and rating the games and everything. So I think we're gonna end it for tonight. It's the first time ever I had a, a show like this, very short, no panelists. Usually we have 6, 7, 8 panelists. But never mind, we move on. Yeah, so I'm going to end it. We put a nice, put fun blues or color for everyone who's watching. If there's anyone watching, I don't know. But let's find the blues or color. Where is it now? Yeah, we play blues or color to go out. It's one of the greatest, best songs in football history, and it's blues or color. People, you have to remember who sang that song in the 70s. That FA Cup winning side. Peter Benetti, rest in peace. Ron Harris, still alive, thank God. I met all these players, at Peter Benetti's memorial. John Hollins, rest in peace. He's gone as well now. And Peter Osgood, of course, he went first. Ian Hutchinson, very young. Charlie Cook is still out there in America. This David Webb is still alive. These players were singing this song. And you mustn't forget your roots, Chelsea fans. One of the best teams ever. Oh, sorry, just got a message. Oh, you just got a message. Yeah, good. Yeah, I don't know. Let's one of my Twitter friends, Diana, she's saying Badiashile doesn't start for the first 2 months or so because he's injured, he's recovering. Cole will play there. Gallagher won't start. Viega to play and Kuku as 10. Yeah, Viega or Anku, we could get Viega as 10 and have a striker. Mudryk doesn't start, Sterling starts. Yeah, she's just saying that because I put the team out on the Twitter space. It was just a. Yeah. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, so I think we said everything. With no panelists to talk, argue with, or anything. We have a late, early show. We've done half an hour nearly, but we will put the great. So let's go back to that team. Where was I? I had Benetti, Ron Harris, Eddie McCready, David Webb, John Hollins, Ian Hutchison, of course, Charlie Cook, Peter Osgood, Peter Houseman. Never he died as well. That 70s team is going slowly, but that was the best Chelsea team ever in our history. You can't beat that team. You can't. Go and watch that 1970 FA Cup final at Wembley. We drew 2-2 with Leeds when we were the underdogs. Leeds were the best at the time, best in the league, best in Europe. Then we replayed at Old Trafford. I'll never forget, and we went and beat them 2-1 with an Oscar diving header, the king of all kings, who has a statue outside the West End. No other player in our history has a statue because he deserved it. He was a king of all the kings and queens in the world. He was a king, a real king. So let's put that song they were all singing. I just love hearing their voices. So so thanks everyone. Whoever watched us, thanks, and we'll be back soon, probably when the season starts. I don't know. Let's see what happens. So God bless you all, and good night. Yes. I hope you enjoyed that. I think we play that again once more for everyone. Big up to Emmanuel for coming on in the chat. Up the bloody Chelsea. Thanks for coming on. You deserve to hear this song again because I see you're a real Chelsea fan. So let's play once more. I love this song so much. Sorry, chaps, but yeah, let's play one more. Then we go out. We finish for tonight. Okay. Let's. Oh, sorry. Hold on a second. Yeah, big up to you, Emmanuel, again. And we go out with Blues of Color again. With this one, we are going out. Yeah, let's get it back. Here we go. Best football song ever. sung by the great 1970 FA Cup winning team, managed by Dave Sexton. Chairman was Brian Mears at the time. Big up, long live Chelsea, long live the king, the real king, the one and only Peter Osgood, with that great diving header. Just watch carefully when it starts and you see the great 72. Bobby's just in the chat as well now, but we're big up to you, Bobby. Thanks for being in the chat. We're just about to end, unless you want to come on. We carry on. And I don't know if you want to come on. I've talked about all the transfers, everyone coming in, going out, Mason Mount, Havertz, everyone. Let's see what he's saying. The only transfer that has really saddened me is Ruben. He's a Chelsea to the bone. Most of the rest may just want the bag. Yes, I agree. I talked a lot about Ruben tonight. It's sad to see him go. What a player. What a person. You know, as we know, I loved Ruben. Shame he didn't make it because of that bad injury. It could have been better for him. But because of that, he couldn't progress like we all thought he would. I'll give it the best of luck for him. Yeah, I agree with you. Let's hope he does well at AC Milan and becomes what we thought he would. And you never know. Life is, if he does, you never know. We could buy him back. Bobby. Let's see what he's saying here. I'm still on the men. Hopefully, I'll join you next stream. Yes, of course, I know. Yeah, hopefully you'll be better. Best wishes for you. You know, I'll text you as well. Yeah, good luck with that, Bobby. I hope you get better for the next show and be here with us. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for being in the chat and saying your comments as well. Yeah. Yeah, so with that, we're going to have an early time tonight. We've done just over half an hour. You know, no one else is on, so we said everything. So yeah, we ended good good night to everyone, wherever you may be in the world, and God bless you all. Thanks and good night.